Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. You could be a million and one places, but you chose to come and hang out with me for a little bit. So I am grateful to you for that. So a special hello to the new subscribers. I see that we have a few, so I definitely want to acknowledge who you may be and give you a special welcome to the community. So welcome, and I hope that you enjoy the video. So today, I don't actually have any whips to show you because I've been busy. These hands have been working, finishing up things. So I can show you some finished objects, which, just as good. So I want to do a little showcase on the beanies that I've been working with and or hats. I absolutely love making beanies, as you can see. Um, they just, I don't know, there's just something therapeutic about them. I make them year round. It doesn't matter if it's a million degrees outside, I am making a hat. That's just what I love to do. So I find comfort in it. So today's video is going to be primarily just a showcase of beanies. So, and it also gives you a little inspiration. So if you're in a rut and you don't know what to make and you want to make a beanie, maybe in this video, hopefully you will find some inspiration for your next beanie. So without further ado, let me also do a couple other administrative things as well. So make sure you check out the links that are in the top of my page. I do have a PDF up there. It's a free PDF if you are working on a project and you just need to have a little structure so that you can keep everything in line with that particular project. Again, free PDF is up in my, where you have the description. Just click the link. In my stand store, there is a document PDF for you. So that's my gift to you. So take advantage of it, enjoy it, and organize your projects with that. Okay. So I think that's all. And the standard, like the video if you find value in this video. It does help get this video out to the masses. And consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you will be notified when I do come on next. So that's all the admin stuff out of the way. So grab your coffee, tea, water, whatever you're sipping on for the next 10-15 minutes, and I'm just going to showcase some things that will give you a little inspo. Okay, so let me take a little sip of mine. I'm drinking I think it's Arabic coffee, I believe, with Chobani toasted coconut and a little caramel. I kind of make my own little latte at home. So I'm a definite coffee drinker. I love my coffee. So that's what I am sipping on now. So let me take a quick sip. And we can get started. So the first one that I want to show you that I have completed. Now this is a Pearl Soho. It's just a simple slouch beanie with a rolled edge. So I love Pearl Soho's patterns because they're very easy, very well written. You don't need a video. You're not going to be confused. They do a great job in detailing all the instructions. So this is the beanie here. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. Again, you have that nice rolled edge here. And I used a variegated yarn for her. You have the ribbing right here, you have the rolled edge, and then you just have that simple stockinette stitch right here. It works up fast. Depending on your speed, it's not a race. You can finish it in a day or however long it takes. But this is an easy one. You can just knock out while you are watching TV. So I use for this one, I use Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Okay, it's in the super soft. I believe this one is in the color Brights, color number 5001. So this is how it looks if you want to pick up this. Hopefully it's still there, but if you go in Hobby Lobby, as you know, if it's not there, you can certainly find something else that's to your liking. So that's one there. Now, Pearl Soho does have yarn that in the future, God willing, I will be able to buy at some point. But listen, you got to use what you got. Don't let that deter you just because you can't get that yarn. Because I did mention in my last video, going to Yarn Sub. And if you don't have the yarn that the pattern suggests, there's always a way. So go to Yarn Sub, get a substitute that's comparable, that has that right gauge, and you're good to go. But don't let that deter you from making a project. All right. So that's that one. So this is another Pearl Soho. I told you I'm over there a lot. I just absolutely love their patterns. If they ever watch any of my videos, I hope they hear how much I love their work. Okay. So this is, I believe this one is called, and again, I'm going to put, as always, the links to the patterns or videos in the descriptions below. Okay. So I think this is called the mixed rib hat. Again, very beginner friendly. You're just doing ribbing all throughout the hat, and then you do your decrease, and then that's it. So this is that hat here. So this is the mixed rib hat here. So for this one, once again, I did not have the suggested yarn, so I had to just improvise and use what I had. So this is this one here. So this is going to be super warm. I'm a New Englander, so I need a nice warm hat, and this was very fun to make. So I loved this one. All right, so for that one, I had to improvise with the yarn. So I mixed the two colors. This is just not an actual color. I made up this color on my own. So, and that's another thing. Play with your colors. If it doesn't work, worst case scenario, all you have to do is pull it out. It's not a big deal. So I made up the color. So I really am not a huge fan of this yarn, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to waste the yarn. I'm going to find a way to use it. So it's called, and excuse me, I didn't take it out the package because I have so many of these. So this is a new one. It's called Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand. I don't know. Maybe it's me, and you guys can put it down in the comments whether or not you've had difficulty working with this yarn. What color is this one? Sorry guys, I didn't take it out the bag. But this could just be me, my experience with it. But unless I put it with something else, then it was kind of a little iffy, to use. It kind of snagged a little bit. I had some difficulty with it. So the color is called Imaginary Garden, I believe. Number 217. So it's a medium full weight yarn. So it's very, very thin. So I said, okay, well, since I'm having problems with this yarn, maybe if I put it with something else, maybe I'll be able to use it a little bit better. So I paired that with, because it has a lot of blues in it, so I think blues and oranges or yellows kind of look good together. So I paired it with Hobby Lobby's DK Soft and Sleek in pumpkin. So I put those two together, and I came up with this. So that's how she came to be. It kind of Frankensteined it together, and that was a result. So if one way don't work, put two yarns together and make up your own color. So that's how that one came to be. So again, that's Pearl Soho mixed rib hat. So that will be linked at the bottom if you want to try that hat out. All right, let me see. Hat number 3, I believe. Now, this is by a fellow YouTuber. Absolutely love his channel. Does a great job. He's very engaging. You will learn a lot over there, okay? So, this one is by Juan, the Yarn Addict. Again, love, love, love his channel. He does a great job in this tutorial. This is called the Meadowgate Beanie. So, and don't be intimidated by the textures if you're just starting out. I am in no way a expert crocheter at all. I haven't been doing crochet for that long. But he, again, it's very detailed in his tutorial. So you will get all the details that he used here. Very nice indeed. So I made this a while ago, so I don't exactly remember all the stitches that he used. But if you want to give this one a try, I would encourage you to head over there as well. It's called the Meadowgate Beanie. I'll pop the video tile up here. And again, it's going to be down in the description. For this one, I used Red Heart Super Saver in a variegated yarn. Let me see what color I used. Ugh, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'll spell it. ANTHRACITE. That is the color, and I will show you it here. I like to wind up all my yarn if possible. So that's the color there. Oh, it's an ombre yarn, excuse me. And it's a medium 4-weight. So that's one there. So this one was fun to make. It kept you engaged because it had so many different textures and things like that. So it's not just one standard stitch. So that is, excuse me, let me take these glasses off. That is what his claim to fame is. So he really likes to give texture in his work. So if you're a fan of texture, I would encourage you do that hat as well. All right, hat number 4. So this is by another YouTuber, which I love her work as well. She has a ton of tutorials on beanies. So if you're a beanie lover like myself or want to get into beanies, I would head on over to her channel also. She's called Bag a Day Crochet. Definitely love her channel. So this one here is the waffle stitch beanie. Right there. I wanted definitely to make it in like a camel color or a tan color just to resemble a waffle. So, and I even put a little pom-pom on top. I'm not really a pom-pom girl, but I think that this hat really needed one. So there she is there. Show you all the details. Again, that is by Bag a Day Crochet. So she has a lovely channel over there. Definitely go over and show her some love. For this one, I use Paint Box Simply Aran yarn. There she is there. And this one is not too many details on this one, but it's 100% acrylic yarn in the color. Let me see if I can find the color. Oh, it doesn't have the color. But the color number is 209 if that helps you out, if you want to use the same color. So again, that's Paint Box Simply Aran yarn. It's a medium 4-weight yarn. Okay. And this is the beanie. Oh, let me show you that was the back and this is the front. Okay. So there's that one. So now let's bring it up to modern day. Almost done. And again, guys, I did these over a course of time. I'm not that fast. So I just switch over from knit, crochet, whatever mood I'm in. That's what I pick up. I pick up my needles when I'm in a knitting mood and crochet hook when I'm in a crochet mood. So I encourage people, if you want, try to learn both disciplines because that way, you know, you have a lot more versatility. But no pressure. If you like one, stick with that. So now that brings up this up to current day. I did these within the last week or so. So this is a striped beanie. So I wanted to really work on my color changes when I do crochet. So if that's something that you want to work on, this young lady is on YouTube as well. There's a tutorial and I'll pop it up here. I believe her name is Viv Crochet. Excellent job, very thorough, very slow, detailed pace, which we like around here, on how to do color changes. So if that's something you want to work on, this is a good starter, in my opinion, of that, okay? So I did 2 of these because I enjoyed doing them so much. So this is my first one that I did, okay? Just in simple, I think white, and this color up here, I think it's called papaya. They are both red heart super saver yarns, so very easy. Now she just did double crochets all the way down. I kind of like when the hat has a finish of a single crochet, but other than that, that's the only thing that I changed. It was quick and simple to make. So that's the first one that I did. So I like that one that much that once I got the mechanics of it, then I said, oh, well, let me try something else. So this is what I would say. If you are starting with crochet, learn the basics. And this is with anything. Learn the basics, learn the foundations. When I was teaching line dance, I would tell my students that, listen, let me teach you the steps first. And then once you learn the steps, then you could do your extra twirl, you could do your extra kick, you could do your extra clap, you can do whatever you want once you learn the foundation. Make it your own. But let me teach you the foundation first. All right. So now that I learned, kind of picked up what I needed to do with the color changes and stuff, then I said, well, let me do I saw this Rasta colors that I liked. So I always wanted to make a Rasta hat. So with the same principle, this is her pattern, not mine, but this is her pattern. I just remixed it to what I wanted. I made this one. So now, in opposed to changing the colors, just two colors with this one, now I said I want to make a Rasta design and make my own pattern, or color change, I should say, with the single crochet border. Okay. So that's the Rasta design. So I had fun. I did this one in a day. I was just sitting watching my shows, and before you know it, I was done. Now, I will have to say with this one that on the inside, and of course I did not do all these, you are going to have a lot of ends to sew in. But just do one a day. Again, there's no race, there's no rush. So that's that one. All right. And last but not least, this one, guys, had to be my favorite of all. This is a knit project and I love it. So this one is by another YouTuber. I like to watch my tutorials. I'm very visual, so I need you to show me what you're doing. This is by Passionate Kelsey. I'll put her tile up here for this video. So this is a chunky beanie. So depending upon your knitting speed, if you're a fast knitter, you can crank this one out in a day. And if you're let me go back. If you don't have a chunky yarn, I really like this project because she shows you how to do double knit with two yarns so that you can get that chunky look. So again, you could use what you have and just improvise to get something else. So if you've never done knitting with two-stranded yarns, this is going to be something for you to try, again, in my opinion, so that you can get the feel of it and make a nice piece. So this is what I came up with. I absolutely love this hat. It's going to be so warm, so cozy for the winter. I don't want to wish summer away, but I can't wait to wear this one. And it has a very easy crown also. So you can whip that out. Nothing too hard or complicated whatsoever. So for that one, I did, let me see. Let me grab it here. For that one, I used Loops and Threads Soft Classic. This is a medium full weight in the taupe ombre color. So I just two-strand that one together. I used two separate ones of these. I have so many of these. I wanted to find something to do with these. And thank goodness I found that pattern. So that's this one here. Let me turn it around so you can see it. So I just used two of these. And I have some left over. So I could probably make a mini version of that with the yarn that I have over. with that one. So whips up really quick. Again, this I got this from Michael's. So two of these, two strand them. You can she said that you could use one end and then around, pull from this end and then from the outside. I didn't want to do that way. It was just easy enough for me to use two. It worked out better for me that way. So whichever way works for you. Again, watch our tutorial. She will walk you through the whole thing. So that's all that I have, guys, for what I've been working on. So I will definitely be back with another tutorial soon. I'm trying to cut down on the editing with these tutorials because it's really taking a lot of time away. Not that I don't love to bring these things to you guys, but it's really taking away from me being able to actually knit and crochet. So I got to kind of find a balance between the two. So I appreciate you guys being patient and continue to watch my videos. So I appreciate that. So at any rate, I am good to go. I hope that that gave you some inspiration so you can pick a project and work on that. And if you do pick a project, I would love to hear which project you used or you're going to do. So put that in the comments, and that's going to be a wrap for me. So like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.